Welcome, and thank you so much for stopping by, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. Stay in your seats, hold on tight, because this is going to be a wild ride through an episode that covers a ton of upgrades, and yes, is finally the episode where Gold Pass Clash is no longer rushed at Town Hall 13. We are going to take care of the problem that many of you had with this series, and that is going to the next Town Hall level before all of the defenses were fully maxed out. But there was a reason, and I explained it many times, so don't make me explain it again. We all have our reasons for what we do. Now, of course, the lab never is really technically considered rushed, and that is actually a definition from the Clash of Clans team, and I paraphrase, you can go to the next Town Hall level before you max out all of your troops and spells, and you will not be considered rushed. It's true. Now, of course, you want to always work on maxing out the spells and troops that you're going to be using to farm with or to attack and war with if you are a war-focused clan. Do that before you go. The rest of them can wait, and that is exactly what we've done there, although we're doing a lot of catching up today, both in the lab, as you saw, and in the defenses. Also, we are using our league medals, of which we nearly had 1,000 of them, so we went ahead, grabbed another hammer of building, got some builder potions to speed things up just a bit, and yes, I know that I have not upgraded the lab yet, but again, you do you. The only troop that's really there that I want upgraded right now is wall breakers, so we're not super eager, although I do promise that we are going to take care of that with a hammer of building very soon. In the meantime, those are the cannons, the last of the cannons that are going to be upgraded so that we will no longer be rushed. And then the raids, you know how they're going, right? We don't necessarily, and I wanted to show this to you, get all of the loot every single time, but we are picking up huge raids. The lab, remember, it does take an additional approximately 2 years to get to fully maxed if you're not using books and potions and hammers, and you were keeping the lab busy all of the time. As if you were keeping all of the builders busy all of the time, you would be maxed out at the home village defenses and walls and heroes long before you would have your lab done. So again, that's part of the reason that Supercell has said it's not technically being rushed. Just remember to focus on the troops you need. Okay, the walls, they have gotten easier with recent updates, so the wall grind not nearly as bad as it used to be. And there you go. That was it. We're done. Now, technically, okay, fine. There's the bombs and the mines. Those things are still a little bit teensy-weensy bit rushed. But the rest of us, it looks good. To the casual viewer, this is a normal progressing Town Hall 13, and it feels good. We are going to use the hammer. That's right, not on the lab, but on the Eagle Artillery instead. I'll get there, I promise. Again, I'll get there. We're also going to start working on those camps, because while I said in a previous episode, they're not the most critical thing to get done right away anymore, we are going to focus on the storages first, and then eventually mix in the camps with some of the bigger defenses like the Expos, Inferno Towers, and Scatter Shots. And speaking of top priorities, that's right, the Royal Champion. She really needs to get to level 10. Obviously, at least level 5 so that she gets her ability to begin with, but level 10 where she really starts to take hold and be a driving force in attacks. Although again, when you're doing farming raids like this, a Royal Champion isn't really going to be that critical. So again, that's why we're not that worried about how she gets there, but she is going to get there because also she's cheap. And I don't mean that in an offensive way. I mean, she's inexpensive to upgrade. There she is. Now she's level 3. She'll be level 10 by, like, I think the end of next episode. We are going to stack the episodes up a little bit here for Gold Pass Clash, simply because we got a little bit far behind, and I wanted to get back so that we're kind of caught up with the Gold Passes so that we're not, you know, buying one at the end of the month, that sort of thing. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so the storages are another big important upgrade that you want to focus on, especially if you've got a gold pass and you've got a bunch of runes like we do. Now, the Dark Elixir rune would be wasting 60,000 Dark Elixir if we did not upgrade the storage to level 8. So we are going to try to get that done in the next 8 days or so that we can enjoy that additional 60,000 Dark Elixir when we use that rune. And I think we're going to have a second Dark Elixir rune very soon. Okay, builders coming free once again. The walls, the storages getting done. You can see right here, we went to 2 more Elixir storages. So really the plan is to have as many of these completed before the end of the season so that, of course, we have more storage just in general, right? I guess, yes. Oh, so we can use it when we have the discount. That's what I wanted to say. The 20% discount from the season pass, obviously it hurts to make all of those upgrades at the beginning of the season. It feels much better to do them at the end after you have that 20% discount active. Speaking of, and it's only 8 million to send those dragons up another level, and that is, gosh, man, like 6 upgrades in the lab in today's episode. The Again, Royal Champion gets another level. She's on her way to level 5. So finally, soon, next episode, she will have her ability active. What else do we have going? Oh, yeah, okay. Now, I wanted to take a moment of silence for the end of troll bases in Clash of Clans. This actually makes me sad. If you are a longtime player, you remember the days when players would do something like this and set up this giant monstrous trap in front of their town hall. It looks like it was easy, and you attacked and you got annihilated when you tried to take out their town hall. This was fun, and shout out to this player for creating this base, but yeah, the problem is that sneaky goblins have taken all of the wind out of the sails of players who create bases like this, right? Everything just sits there and I annihilate your town hall. And that's it. I mean, I could leave right now. You get no shield. You get no joy of defending. All of that loot is sitting there. And of course, that is why we're going to go ahead and finish and punish this player for creating this troll trapped town hall, which again, pre-sneaky goblins, this would have been a really effective base and would have frustrated a lot of players. Players would have come in, especially maybe lower level, and not had a chance to take out the town hall that looked so easy to get. Instead, sneaky goblins roll in, and yeah, we're gonna annihilate this base. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and stick around because there was nearly 2 million in loot available, and take everything, right? The sad part is, let's watch if we can do this in under 30% damage, right? Why not? So we roll in, and we are going to grab every single pump, mine, collector, and storage with these sneaky goblins. I mean, they are just so strong, and it was a lot of fun. It was, you know, again, I had mixed emotions about doing this to this guy because it was kind of a cool, unusual, and original, and even kind of a visually appealing base. But no, I think we also have to put the sneaky goblins to the test and see if we can indeed get into the last 2 buildings that have loot, and that is the Dark Elixir storage, well protected. And I don't care how good of a base design you have, there is no way you can stop a proficient sneaky goblin player from taking all of your loot. Then we switch over, come from the opposite side to wipe out the last building. That's right, the clan castle had over 360,000 loot in it, and that is it. I'm sorry, but gone are the days of fun troll bases for any attacker that is going to have sneaky goblins unlocked. Okay, so let's move on to the status report and talk about how far we made it in Gold Pass Clash today. Remember, we are starting to drop trophies. The eventual goal to get down to about Master 3 and see how it works down there. We always get plenty of points for the Gold Pass, so that's really never an issue. And the gems, they keep on going up, so this feels good. We're going to need those for the end of the season, over 3,000 right now. The heroes, again, focusing only on the Royal Champion, and that, again, is our next goal. Royal Champion level 10 by next episode, and the storage is maxed out. Galafam, thank you for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You are the true hashtag Galafam, and that is why I love, think about, and appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, be kind to the people I know. So I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, this episode was exhausting. Slow down, man. You're going too fast.